Much to my own surprise, North by Northwest may be one of my favourite Hitchcock films. When I read the description for this, I thought that doesn't sound like my kind of film. But I had the DVD and I watched it, and then I watched it again a few days later. There is something about this film, despite its great length, it's over 2 hours, that is just really captivating. So this was released in 1959, directed, as I said, by Hitchcock, written by Ernest Lehman, and starring the brilliant Cary Grant, as well as Eva Marie Saint and James Mason. This is actually number 103 on IMDb's top-rated movies. It was also nominated for 3 Oscars, including Best Writing, Best Art Direction, and Best Film Editing. It didn't win any, but that's completely irrelevant. So the description from IMDb is as follows. A New York City advertising executive goes on the run after being mistaken for a government agent by a group of foreign spies. So we have a certain level of cluelessness here with our executive, Roger Thornhill, played by Cary Grant, and his cluelessness makes it quite funny. This isn't a comedy. It is a thriller, an adventure film, action. You could throw a lot of genre terms at it. Fundamentally, it's just a good film. And he goes on this journey, and ordinarily I don't like that kind of film. I prefer it when films have one main location. But his journey is really interesting. And he goes on all kinds of vehicles. He takes a very interesting route to get to where he's meant to be going, but obviously he suspects he is being followed. And I think the reason that this works is because of Cary Grant. His character is very likable. I feel like it's very easy to feel the same emotions that he feels, because we have the same level of confusion when he is confused, and then obviously we learn things at the same rate as him. So it's kind of like we're on this journey with him, and as he's running, we're running with him. Obviously we have that beautiful iconic shot of the aeroplane swooping behind him. Absolutely gorgeous. There are so many beautiful shots in this that it's as a piece of cinema, as a piece of art, it is so beautiful. The narrative is the aspect that I didn't think I'd like, because that's not my kind of film. Spies, I don't care. But actually, it was really interesting. And again, that's because I really, really liked Roger as a character. I could kind of get on board with his story. The music is something that for me wasn't that memorable, but I know that a lot of people love it, so maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But this film is really brilliant. It's basically one of the best films of all time according to the ratings. Do I agree? I'd certainly say it's probably the best action film I've seen, or one of the best action films I've ever seen. It's never going to be my all-time favourite film, but it very well could be one of my, if not the favourite Hitchcock film. If you haven't seen North by Northwest, it is a classic that will withstand the test of time. It always will be a classic. I think it's a film that everybody can enjoy. The costumes as well are great. If you haven't seen it, I promise it lives up to the hype. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Definitely give it a go.